Hey, I know it's probably shady as hell knocking on your door in the middle of the night, but. Uh, yeah, it's Lex. I was worried you wouldn't recognize me. Um, Look, can I come in? I'm in a bit of a. Shit. Move it! Sorry, the damn pigs were on my tail. Hey, what's with that look? I didn't even do anything that bad. Listen, some drunk assholes were messing with a homeless guy down by the motorbike club. It's their own fault for being all bark and no bite. I roughed them up a bit and one of them went running to the cops. I just need somewhere to crash for a little while until they lose my scent. Oh, no. It wasn't an accident that I showed up at your hotel room. I, heard you were staying here. I was speeding by while I was trying to shake them and thought I'd take the chance. I hid my bike out back. Hopefully, they won't find it. Uh, I just heard it through the grapevine. I was hoping to catch you before you left anyway. Buy you a beer and all that since you've been gone a few years. What are you doing back here, by the way? I thought you left for university for good. Left this part of the city behind. Shit. Get down. Play dead. They haven't seen us. They'll give up and move on. Hopefully. No, I don't think they found my bike. They'd be breaking down the doors if they did. They're not sure if I'm here, so they're playing it safe. Bastards love to throw me in the slammer for a night to send a message to the gang, though. Hey, we're okay. Nothing's going to happen. I promise. Just be quiet, and they'll move on.
Suspect not found. Continuing search elsewhere. Things looking a little bit, 10-4.
And they're gone. I told you it'd be fine. You worry too much. So, we were catching up. What brought you back? Oh, you came back to visit Xander. Nah, he was beat up pretty bad. Even though you guys aren't a thing anymore. I'm sure he'd like to see you. Lift his spirits and all that. With his injuries, the doctor said he can't ride anymore. He might be able to help out at the shop, but he'd be an idiot to get on a bike again. Although, Dad thinks doctors are wusses and Xander takes after Dad, so who knows? Dad did promote me, though. You're looking at his new sergeant in arms. Yeah, I'm hoping to maybe encourage some changes. As much as the local police would hate to admit, We do have some sway in this area. I think we could do more than collecting protection money and getting free drinks at the bar. I'm not going to tell you. That ruins the surprise. And, listen. Don't tell my dad or Xander about the homeless guy thing. They don't like me doing that kind of stuff. The only safe place the guy can find to sleep is behind the motorbike club. If he goes to the park, or tries to sleep under a bus station, the cops will always wake him up and move him on. He's not a bad guy. He just wants to be left alone while he tries to get back on his feet. You think cops of all people would be sympathetic? But I guess not. And the club isn't exactly the charitable type. It's a look out for your own and no one else type mentality. Which I can understand. That's how my dad ran it. And that's how Xander planned on running it. But for the looks of it, I might actually have a chance to hold the baton if Dad ever decides to step down. And that might not happen. Another thing the club doesn't like along with charity is change. Grumpy old bastards. I'm not sure if any of my ideas will have any weight. But the worst thing I can do is give up. You remember when we were little? When I was a small, scrawny little thing? Yeah, before I got my growth spurt and all this lean muscle. Thanks for noticing. The older kids always picked on me for it. Just because they could. I never gave up trying to fight them back, though. Even though I never won. If Xander wasn't there to protect me, I was toast. I mean, he stepped in when he could. But I know he wouldn't have done it if I wasn't his brother. I still appreciated it, though. Just like I always appreciated it when you would always patch me up. It saved me from going to the school nurse, so my dad wouldn't find out how badly the other kids kicked my ass. And not because you were obligated to, but because you wanted to. Don't think I ever forgot about that. It wasn't a big deal, huh? You're as sweet as a peach, you know that? Actually, that's what I called you, wasn't it? Peaches. Xander never liked me calling you that. Uh, you don't mind though, do you? Maybe I could use doll instead? You're not the only one who had a glow up. Suits you just as well. Alright. Peaches it is. Just like old times. If I hadn't said it already, I'm glad you came back. I was worried I wouldn't see you again. That you went running off into the sunset and you'd forget about me. Never been so glad to be wrong. As much as I enjoyed catching up, I gotta go. Nah, don't worry about it, Peaches. If the pigs come back and find me, I don't want you wrapped up in this. And you've helped enough. Yeah, I know the door is that way. I'm going out the window. Just in case the cops are still sniffing around out front. You think this is my first time slipping out of a place? I'm hurt that you think I'm so inexperienced. Breaking out isn't so hard. Breaking in? That's another story. Which is why I'm glad you opened the door for me. Oh, speaking of which, come down to the shop sometime. I can take care of that beat-up old car of yours. Make her run like new. I might even throw in a new coat of paint to make her pretty again. Free of charge, of course, after helping me out of this jam. And I've done pretty much all the talking and ranting tonight. I wouldn't mind hearing about you. If you let me. Good. I better see you around then. Listen, I love my brother and all that, but you were too good for him. I hope you know that. Bye, Peaches. Hey, Peaches, where are you running off to? I gotta tell you something. If you want to see me again, then you should subscribe to this channel. If you're an adult who wants to hear some more, interesting audios, then check out patreon.com/Celesterra. If you want to grab a custom audio, run along to anagami.com/commissions. Now, go on. I better see you back here again soon.